Welcome back everybody. We are on to Myst 3, Exile, and I apologize for the couple day delay. I've been having some ridiculous work schedule, and so hopefully one day soon that will come to a close and I can do YouTube all day long with all you guys, so that would be fantastic. But that day is not today. What I wanted to do though was go into the options and make sure I have the audio settings right. Let's see if this works. Yep. Oh, lordy, that's loud. Alright, hopefully that doesn't mean it's going to be that loud later on, because that was pretty ridiculous. No, let's just go ahead and create a new game. What I wanted to do real quick is just make a test video to see whether or not the sound works properly. And it looks like here we go.
I realized as our group linked back to Dunny that we should not restore the city as we had planned. The once magnificent buildings lay in ruin, testament to the hatred that had consumed them. Too many people had fallen victim to that hate, to the prejudice and greed from which it sprang. Gazing out across the cavern, I decided to write another age, one that would help the Dunny survivors begin again, free from the tragedies of their past. So with my wife, Catherine, supporting me, I put aside that past to write a future. More than a year has gone by since I finished writing Lishan. I have a new daughter, who I hope will someday link to the age with me. And as I imagine Yisha meeting the Dunny, those brave men and women who are building a new life for themselves, I realize I've been given another chance as well. A chance to learn from my mistakes and leave the past behind me once and for all.
Very interesting intro. I wonder what that means. Who am I, and what am I getting dropped?
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Oh wow. This is different. I'm not used to this. I'm used to Riven already. I had gotten used to real Myst. And, oh lordy.
We call it Tamana. We moved here after Atreus finished writing Relishan. He wanted us to have a new home too. I'm so glad to see you. I told Atreus our paths would cross again. He was just going to grab something for your trip to Relishan, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Unless he decides to check over the whole house first, which means he could be hours resetting all his padlocks. But I know he was looking forward to introducing you to the Dunny, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Why don't you wait in his study?
Alrighty, I can do that. What I was saying was the mouse control, you can obviously look around as it would seem. Or wait, do you click still? Oh, that's strange. I don't like that. It's almost like a fade.
You know, this trip is exactly what Atreus needs right now. I haven't been able to get him out of the house for months, ever since he found his journals out of place. But seeing how well the Dunny have settled in on Relishan should help him to finally relax.
The audio in her mouth wasn't syncing up properly. That's kind of a bummer. Which one is his study? Is it this one?
I'm sorry. The other door.
Ah, thank you, Catherine. That'd have been helpful. Hopefully I can change the way that you look around. I honestly kind of like the Riven method more. Maybe it's just because that's what I got used to. Ooh, it's kind of cool. It's almost like a book that's not quite finished yet. Like the link there isn't right. Thank you for responding so quickly to my request for narrow padlocks. As you know, security in Tamara, I guess, has become an important issue of late. Perhaps I'm overreacting as Catherine suggests, but the idea that someone may have been sneaking into my study reading all of my journals disturbs me. After what happened to my library on Myst, after my own sons Sirius and Achenar destroyed so many of my books, I've come to realize how delicate the link to my worlds Oh, is to my worlds. I've never been able to repair those burned, I guess it says, books to link to each age and find out if the inhabitants survived. The padlocks won't change that situation, but they should ease my fear of trespassers considerably. Sincerely, Atris. Interesting. Looks like Catherine and the newborn baby. It does actually make things easier to look at, this method. I assume my mouse changes from a back magnifying glass whenever something of interest crosses my mouse. So everything else just seems to bring me right back to where I was. I guess really you're supposed to read and kind of find some backstory here. I don't see much. Where did that yawn come from? I'm supposed to read and find information. I think I already looked at that book. Alrighty. There's another interesting thing in here. What is this? Relishon? I heard him say it. Relishon?
Well, my friend,
Ooh.
I see you found the Relishon book. Catherine tells me you've been here for some time. Sorry if I've kept you waiting. Since we'll be gone a few days, I need to secure some of my things. And I also wanted to bring you this. It's a journal I kept while I was writing Relishon. I thought you might find it interesting to read about what I'd hoped to achieve, compare it to what the age truly is. Well, just let me get my keys to unlock Relishon and we'll be off. Oh, and I'm interested in hearing what you've been up to in recent months.
Holy hell.
No! No! Relishon!
What the hell? I'm going. The bloody piss was that? That was a creepy looking person. I was gonna say dude, but I don't actually know whether it was a dude or a woman. Oh, there he is right there. Yeah, I think that was a dude. Huh. This is a very strange method of movement. I wonder if I can change that real quick. Is there anything? Zip mode? I don't think you guys said to use that. Maybe transition speed and mouse speed up a little bit will help. Resume. What else is over here? I want to go this way real quick. Perhaps I can see what's over here. This thing is strange. Doesn't really look like I can do much with it though. What is this island? All about the islands in Myst, are we? Okay. Oh. There we go. Yo, let me in. Didn't even notice me. What a dummy. Is he just gonna pace in circles? What if I keep going back and forth if he'll notice me? Oh yeah, I guess that's what you have to do. I wonder who the hell that is. And how did he get into Edris' office? Hey, hey, hey! Check it out, I'm over here. Nope. Wrong way. How has he not noticed me yet? Someone's heartbeat sounds in the background. It's creepy. Evidently, it does appear as though the music and the sound is working. If there's anything that you guys noticed that's blatantly wrong, definitely let me know, because I don't want to play a messed up version. I think I got a good one, though. This guy is oblivious. Maybe I'm just wasting my time here, but I don't feel like I am, since the animation is different, seemingly every time. Try to get in again. Nope. Oh, I thought he was gonna look this time. Nope, I guess it's just the same couple of animations. What else is there up here? Kinda gives you a vantage point of this place. This place looks pretty big. It's kinda like Riven. I'm gonna have to learn to navigate and get around it one more time just to be safe. Okay, that was a little bit different, so I'm gonna do it one more time again. That system is so weird. I'm not used to that. Mouse transition. I don't really like that your mouse kind of stays stable. I wish that your mouse moved independently of where you looked. Alrighty, back down the ladder. That wasn't too bad. Oh, I'm going somewhere I haven't quite been yet at all, I think. Or I can, I guess. Yeah, looks like that's really the only spot to go, is down this way. It's really hard to tell, to be honest, where you're going with these transitions, because they're pretty weird. I wonder what these symbols are. Oh, thought I was going to be able to zoom into it more, but I guess not. It looks like it's almost like a... I'm not sure. I want to say a telescope, but you're not really looking at anything over there that looks similar to that, I don't think. Very strange. What is the deal? I guess yawning is a sign of being tired. Let's see, can I make it up here? Oh, somehow I turned that. Was it by touching those dots? Oh, interesting. Now I'm pointing at the blue one. Whether I was previously or not. Yeah, I think I was. Oh, got it. They all kind of point... Well, no, I don't have it. Someone's pointed out to the water now, so which end of that is facing the water? I think it's to the right, this one here. Where's the blue one? Is that the blue one right there? Let me look over here real quick and see what's on the other side of that. You can't tell whether that one's blue or whether this one's blue over here. Can you look through all four corners of this thing? Yeah, it looks like you can. It's kind of unnerving. What is this? Oh, weird. This thing I did see, that bit is looking into there, this red thing is lined up with it. Does it matter which one you pull? No, wouldn't seem so. I guess we will continue on exploring. What is this thing? Looks like a plunger, like a toilet plunger. But I'm sure that's not what it is. Oh, you can hear the sound of me clicking. Hear that? It's kind of like a whoosh. Can you continue? You sure can. Cool. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to continue. Looks like there's only one way that it's forcing me to go, though. Oh, right here to these steps. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this transition system is weird. I'm not sure I'm definitely not used to it. I know that. It's almost like these are lights of some kind. What's this? Let me in. Nope. It's like I need to send a signal into this thing or something. Like these things almost look like beams. It does look like it's lined up though. Like the hole in the bottom looks like it's lined up with this big red thing. I don't know. Very peculiar. So, I guess this spot isn't quite for me yet. Let's go down the way here. Look and see what Exile has to offer me. This thing is kind of making my head spin. What is this? This spot almost reminds me of like Zangermarsh, like these buildings here. These reminds me of Zangermarsh in World of Warcraft. What does this do? Oh, I like that. Look at me. I'm getting good at this game. Although that wasn't exactly hard to figure out. It's a person right there. That looks like Catherine. Kind of. It's almost like it's written in blood. That's strange. Is this someone's, like, hellish torture bench right here? Oh, these are more demonstrations of the island, I bet. Kind of like Gen's lab on Riven. I love that the sound is constantly playing. There's always some sort of music in the background. I now see why you guys said it would be a pity to play this game without that. Huh. All this stuff is really strange. I've done it. I've used the swirling linking book to follow him. I touched my palm to its glowing panel and felt the tingling again. There was a sudden sickening lurch inside my stomach. Then I fell into the page. This has happened before, I know it. It happened the first time I came to this place, when I followed his murdering sons from Narayan? It happened when I used his hidden books, and it happened when I finally opened the machine, right before the fog first ate my... Oh yeah, I need to read this book. Fog first ate my mind. The fog didn't find me this time. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in a room. I was standing in the home of my betrayers. I couldn't move. I was afraid. I thought they'd know what I had come... Wait. Thought they'd know that I had come and would be waiting for me, just like they had waited inside this very tusk. Oh, interesting. These are tusks. Huh. I was afraid they would tie me up again, that the poison snakes would strike, but the silence was unbroken. The whole house was still, and without really knowing what I did, I started to search every room, every floor, every cabinet. I found his journals. Atris's never-ending journals. That's a weird word. A-T-R-U-S apostrophe instead of another S. It's kind of strange. I've seen that plenty of times, but it just felt weird there. I found the book that brought me back to this world. The lesson world he called... not sure. On Tamara. Oh, Terrera Tamara. How long have I been trapped here? How much of my life has been eaten by the fog? The face I see in the lagoon isn't one I remember ever wearing. It's so much older, so much more savage, but it is me. It's Saavedro, and I remember what they did, how they led my people to death. Interesting. I need to continue reading this journal because I assume that it's the guy that I just saw a moment ago. The one that was in that tower. I guess it's his journal, and for some reason he's trapped here, but I don't know why.